I don't care.
Hello. What did you say about chaotic?
Well,
it's never chaotic. Yeah.
I'm not chaotic.
No. Welcome.
I need some face fur and a hat.
Face fur.
Yeah.
I can organise that. It'll be green coloured.
Then I'd look more like green stuff.
Yeah, it's called flock.
Flock you too.
Yeah.
I'm not Brett.
No, this is not Brett. This is Tony.
No.
I'm BJ. And
but
welcome
you've all seen me before. Normally I'm a special guest.
Yeah, you're not going to be a special guest,
no,
are you?
I'm no.
You're going to be a host.
You're sort of stuck with me all the time. Brett's here. He just couldn't be bothered.
That's right. So welcome to another Hearns Live.
Yes. It'll be, but I think the word chaotic was mentioned just a minute ago, and I'm pretty sure it will be.
Don't worry, we'll get through it.
It's been busy in here today.
It has been.
We haven't had a lot of time to prepare. We've had enough time to prepare the car of the day.
Well, there we go.
Look at that.
What do we need to know about it?
We need to know the year.
Yeah. The make,
the model.
Yep.
We could ask what colour it is, but it's pretty obviously Milo colour.
Yeah. So livery is pretty much obvious, yeah. And we also need the weight. So the weight is something that not many of you are going to know.
Yeah.
Saying that, maybe I should weigh it. Let's weigh it first. But before we do that, let's say hello to everyone. Who is on?
No one. Okay, that's it. We don't have to bother.
Look, Nids is on. Thanks for
Nids
joining us,
Nids. Always on. He doesn't have a life.
Craig's on.
Yep.
Mia Deeth is on.
Yep.
Retro Rob. Hello.
Retro Rob's also always on.
There you go. Oh, look, they're guessing stuff already. All right,
to be honest, this is not a difficult one.
No, it shouldn't be, should it?
And it reflects the fact that we didn't spend enough time looking for one beforehand. Oh, it's got the bench seat too.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, and I like the fact I can see inside the back, and they've reproduced the pressed metal inside the rear of the van.
Oh, we'll have a closer look at that a bit later. Can you remember that? That's what everyone's got to guess.
Oh, I was so very close to thinking that it was 1,400 grams, and
there you go.
Chances.
All right, what do we got?
Hang on, I want to have a look in the back.
Do you?
I don't.
So what's 1134 grams?
Tailgate opens.
Yeah.
It's got what looks to be gas struts, and I'm pretty sure the original one didn't have gas struts.
Oh well, this has been modernised, hasn't it?
Oh, but it's got the little wire.
Yeah, to hold it.
That is awesome. Yeah, but they've done it.
Wire.
That's really.
You like that?
I like that a lot.
You like attention to detail, don't
you? There, I don't know whether anyone will be able to see it though.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have a look at that at the end. Yeah. All right.
That's cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
How's 1134 grams sound?
Yeah, a little high.
That's too high, isn't it? Which means 1365 is also too high.
That means they were listening to what I said.
That's it.
And it to throw them off the track.
And it did throw them off.
And I was incredibly successable.
There you go.
I like that.
All right, what are we going to look at?
What are we going to look at?
There's plenty of stuff to look at.
There's plenty of stuff to look at. Why don't we opened a Yakomo shipment today, didn't we?
We did.
Well,
we did.
You did.
Knew. Well, I did.
You did. It's rare. You've actually done something as opposed to we've got this.
What do you got there, Tony?
We've got the new RS 2.0. A lot of you will know that I'm currently running an RS 1.0, the earlier model. Brett's got one as well. Very much the entry-level Yakomo car. Hasn't got all the flash stuff on it, but Brett has already proven that it's more than capable.
I drove it at Bendigo last year as well.
Yeah, and it's a really, really good. I'm going to disprove that because in my hands it'll be shit.
No, we will be surprised. Well, but that was the RS1. This is the RS2, which is
in hamburger terms, this is a real junior burger without cheese.
That's right. So what they've done is they've simplified it even more, made it even more affordable.
Yep.
And the main difference is being the chassis.
Yep.
So we're going to do the chop chop.
We're going to open this up.
All right, let's do some chop chop. Oh,
do I have to buy this now?
I don't know. We'll discuss that later. All right, shall we go to the top camera?
That's what usually happens. Brett says, no, you've opened it. You have to buy it.
All right, what have we got here? Okay.
Oh, we got a sticker sheet.
Yes.
Tsukuba RC Arena stickers too.
Yes. Oh, look, Tony P's on.
Is he?
Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
There you go. There's the manual.
We've got that.
Okay, so we've got arms. Well, basically, the arms are unchanged, right?
They're the same. They're exactly the same as on my one.
Yes.
Shock oil.
Some lube.
Bit of lube. Can't go wrong with that. I haven't seen anything here that it isn't in my 1.0 kit. I'm just going to pull all this out.
Yeah.
And
because that's the main difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay, main difference being a injection molded chassis.
Commendably stiff.
Well,
surprisingly.
The one has a fiberglass chassis.
Yeah.
And you see that the 2 has actually got a couple of uprights here, which will add to the stiffness.
And it's got all the molding down the center.
That's right. There's a full spine with the engine mount locators in there.
They've
thought
about
front
this.
to back is very stiff, and then you've still got a bit of movement side to side.
So no upper plate, same. I don't think. He says
no. So there'll be plastic top plates.
At the instructions.
So these are great beginners.
Yeah.
Entry into racing, aren't they?
Well,
even if you want something for
it's definitely
now and again, or you want a speed car, this would be a perfect base for it.
Yeah. If we
what do you got there?
Look on here now.
Okay,
front
so
and rear upper plates,
molded top plates.
Yep.
And being the molded top plates, because when we spoke to Yokomo about the RS1 has very limited room for big pinions.
Yes, as I've discovered.
And so it's been redesigned to accommodate
accommodate that.
Yes.
Yeah, I certainly found that trying to gear it for a 21.5, the pinion hit the top deck.
Yes. And so if you want to gear this crazy as well for like velodrome,
you could do it.
Yes, certainly.
And the aftermarket people will be out with carbon versions of these very quickly. So
I'm sure.
Well, a lot of it is similar, but I can certainly the battery holder and everything is all. That looks like I'm not sure what that says. Rear sidebar.
So that's a brace here for to protect the motor. A little Nerf bar for the motor.
Yeah.
So more for for bashing around in case you hit curbs and such.
Yeah.
So you don't take off the end bell of your motor because that'll be.
So there's a bit of thought.
Tears, wouldn't it?
Yep. Bit of thought behind this. Certainly, I had a customer in before who was umming and ahhing about going entry level with a Kyosho phaser or a TT02, and I was trying to steer him in the direction of the 1.0 or the 2.0 because you can definitely upgrade these to run at a competitive level.
For sure. And there'll be a lot of people that are not too sure whether they want to invest huge dollars in an expensive machine.
Yep.
Because some of the lower classes, you still need a decent machine.
Yeah.
And at least this has all the geometry of a full comp car with cheaper components.
Yeah, it's definitely the way to go. We don't have a final price on it yet because we literally only got them in today, but it will be very competitive.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, how good is it? Well, there's the biggest difference there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the main thing. The rest of it,
yes.
I'm not going to bother opening all that. It's just going to be the same as what we've already got.
Well, we know that.
Looking at it, it looks very much the same.
Very nice.
So it's a way of getting into a real good competition car for very little bucks.
That's right.
So that'll be a great thing.
No, so that's the newest thing that's arrived from Yokomo. But apart from this, what else is exciting? What have people been messaging you about?
Oh, should I go and get one or not?
Oh, yeah. You might as well.
You just stay here for a minute.
I'll stay here, not move, so everyone thinks it's just all frozen.
Yeah, and I'll just walk out here.
All right. So while Tony's out looking around for the other new things,
so yes,
the shop we
now.
just received some Yokomo.
Even though we're on the live,
we did get some restocks on cars.
I'm out in the shop.
Parts. So this being the newest.
Shut up, Brett. We need to show people what we've got.
Let's see if we've got some more guesses.
And the pinky.
Here.
And the pinky.
Oh, Jeff's on. Hello,
this is
Jeff.
Professional.
No more guesses. All right.
I'm coming back now.
Oh, you're coming. All right.
I'm coming back now.
I thought.
Oh, you can move again.
Can I? Okay.
Yokomo shipment.
This is quite exciting too. Okay, so what have I got here?
Go to the overhead town.
05Rs.
05Rs.
Brand spanking new. So these were announced at the same time as the Wonder Dogfighter.
Yes.
So these have just arrived.
Only just got them. It's a 28 turn, I think. Yes.
28 turn. That is correct.
It's 28. These are a 27. We've had these before.
Yes.
They sell out within a day.
They do. They certainly do.
So they're very, very popular. Very much old school thing. I've had a number of people message me about the 05Rs already.
They look cool, don't they?
They do, because I look at it and go, oh, I remember those. I remember. I think I would have bought a lot of them from here.
I can't remember exactly if this is the exact
just-
replica of what they used to say. But there you go. There's a label for off-road stock and 8-minute racing.
Yeah.
A very cool old label, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the fact that Yokomo reproduced their old labels.
There you go. 05R stock motor, 28 turn. And then we have these back. The thing is, these always sell out very quickly.
Yes, most of the 05Rs are gone already.
Yes. And so this one here is the Esprit RPM motor. And that's a 27 turn.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
And
I can't tell. Does it look ball raced?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. It's hard to can't tell without looking at it. We're supposed to know these things, aren't we? This is
I'm trying to look through the packet and it almost, it could be, I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't say for certain. This one is definitely bushed. That's bronze.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
There we
That's
go.
pretty exciting, isn't it?
Other Yokomo bits.
What else is that? What do you got there?
This
Ah,
is the short shock conversion set for the RS 1.0 and the 2.0.
so this is
That's-
this is what you've been waiting for, and you're going to be putting this on your car at Bendigo.
Yeah, well, I just pulled it out of my bag because that's coming home.
Oh, okay, there you
That's
go.
coming home tonight.
Okay, so that's a telltale sign, isn't it? RS1s or RS2s.
Yep.
So basically, geometry exactly the same.
So that's
And-
ready to go. Carbon shock towers and new shock, and the shocks come pre-assembled. I was talking
So
to
you
Brett
can just
about
see
that.
the
I
shock
don't know.
towers there.
I don't know whether it's good or bad them being pre-assembled because I'll be pulling it apart anyway.
Yes, yes. I'll still save you a bit of time from cutting all your bits out.
Oh, you won't have to click the E-clips on the pistons,
Yes, yes.
so that's a win. But I'll definitely pull them apart. So
And these are at a small size, closer to the competition
yeah,
size.
same. The same size as the MS, maybe not. Although I can't imagine they'd make a special set just for this car.
Well, I think look, you see they've used plastic shock caps and such, so
Yeah.
it's still keeping the price down.
Yeah.
And they are substantially shorter than the original ones.
Yes. So, I mean, I haven't even driven my car yet, and I'm already changing it.
Yeah, why not?
But this came out, so I thought, right, I'll grab a set of those.
That's very cool.
That'll go on my car for Bendigo in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah. So a full conversion in one little packet.
Yep. Oh,
All right.
good. It's got instructions too, because I'm stupid.
Well, instructions are important. Let me just say.
Yeah. I reckon I could probably work it out.
I'm sure you could.
I reckon I could.
All right.
So they're the Yokomo bits that are important. These things, these are legendary. These 05Rs.
Aren't they?
Anyone
Very
that,
cool.
anyone that hasn't already put their order in probably is going to miss out.
Well, they're going to go really quick this weekend for sure. They'll be all gone.
I suspect they'll be gone by the time we finish the live.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about stuff that's come in. This is not new, but they're back. And I've only picked one of the more popular ones.
Well, Thunderbird 2 is the go.
Is it the go?
It is the go.
Okay.
I mean, there are people that like Thunderbird 4, but you'd have to question.
Really?
Yeah.
Their sanity?
Yeah,
All right, fair
there's
enough.
something wrong with
But
it.
this is always really, really popular.
We haven't had Thunderbird stuff for a while.
No, not for a while. Yeah, for a number of months. So we're fully stocked up. We've got the full set now. And we just sent out a full set to an avid collector.
Yeah, and I took a photo of the full set and put it on my Facebook page
Oh, did
yesterday,
you?
and people were going, "Oh!"
There we go. Look at that. I was have a quick look inside.
Have a quick look. Hey, hang on, this is transparent Thunderbird 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is too.
Oh,
See, it's right there.
You'll be able to see Virgil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like how the box is like a TV as well.
Yeah.
Boom.
Look at that.
Oh, it is. It's clear.
It's clear.
You can see all the bits. Because this will have the, what do you call it? The module that
It'll
goes
have
through
the
the center.
pods. The pods.
Oh, they call them pods, do they?
They call them pods.
All right. All right, you got some clear bits. There's the cockpitty bit.
Yeah. Geez, I don't know how I feel about a transparent Thunderbird 2. I like the fact that it's the scale 1 to 350.
Yeah.
When in fact the actual thing never really existed. So how can you work out the
Oh,
scale?
I guess I just judge how big the pilot is, eh?
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose you judge it against human.
So you can love or hate clear, but I've seen some really good builds where half of it's been painted and half of it's clear.
Yeah, that'll work.
It's like a cutaway. And then all the
Oh.
other bits.
They're the pods.
There's a pod.
Look at
There's a
that.
pod right there.
Looks like you.
And then all your other bits. What do you call these little tracked, the mole and things? Is it?
Is that?
Looks
Oh,
like
no.
tomato sauce and mustard.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
What do you call
yeah.
those things? Is that another Thunderbird number?
No.
Oh, there's a mole?
That's just one of the machines.
There's a mole there. There it is.
Yep, there's them all. Given this is orange, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Thunderbird 4 here.
Okay. Well, it could be. There could be multiples. Comes with a sheet of decals. Lots of decals, actually. What are these funky coloured bits?
Yeah, I don't give up.
Okay. Well, T2 is Thunderbird 2, yeah?
We possibly should have researched this more thoroughly before.
Oh, really? Nah,
yeah.
There's no fun doing that.
No fun doing that?
No. Oh, there you go. You got your manual, and there's all the little bits and pieces that come with it. Do you recognise any of them?
Oh, yeah. These are the ones that the Firefly landed on when its landing gear went south. I remember that. Then there's a couple of diggers.
And so there's a mole coming out there.
Yeah, but no Thunderbird 4. But you can buy. We've got the Thunderbird 4 kit.
We do.
But
we've got them.
As I said, your sanity's called into question if you like Thunderbird 4.
And there you go. Look at that.
Gordon.
It recommends Humbrol paint.
Humbrol.
It's got Humbrol paint numbers.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that one.
I won't be using them.
No. All right. Fair enough.
Even for the clear?
Even for the clear.
It recommends to paint with Humbrol clear.
Yeah, why not? Guaranteed to turn yellow.
Yep.
So there we go.
Look at that. Thunderbird 2.
You can never get enough of this nostalgic type kits.
No. I'm of the age that I used to get up at 6 o'clock on a Saturday morning to watch Thunderbirds. I'm such a sad git.
Yeah,
Such a sad git.
Oh, look, there's more people. Look, Thunder Turbine's on. Hello.
Not Thunderbird.
Oh, Scotty's on too. He says Thunderbirds are the best. But he's also got a question. It said, why are decals harder than they used to be?
It's because you're more useless than what you used to be.
No, it's because decals over time, they've actually gone thinner.
Have they?
Yeah. So modern decals are thin, and that's meant to be better because
it will conform to the surface better.
That's right. But if you're not skilled, But if you're not skilled, they can be troublesome because they're so thin. You've got to make sure you're delicate with them.
But don't you have special stuff that you can use to make it stay together and conform?
Well, Tamiya is still quite thick decals. And with Tamiya's philosophy, they want to make the kit easy for everyone to build. But for advanced builders, they do find Tamiya decals quite thick. And even with all your softening agents, you still got that thicker film on them.
Okay.
But for your average person, they got more chance of success with them.
Okay.
But if you go for a more pro kit, then usually if they're like printed by Cartograph or such.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, they're really thin, really nice. But yeah, you have to be careful with them. So there you go. So good question.
Thunderbird 2, transparent. This would go well with an associated
a clear one.
Clear, yeah. But you don't have to.
I saw a really nice clear RC10 body painted up in transparent colours.
Yeah.
And I thought that really worked.
Yeah, I've thought about that for mine, but then I'd have to build the car, and I don't want to do another.
You don't want to do that?
No, I've already done one. Never going to make that mistake again.
Let's pull this back. I don't think I've got any more guesses on this. Have we got any guesses on the car, on the weight, on the year?
I know, but I'm not allowed to compete, am I?
Aren't you?
No.
All right. There you go. Fair enough. All right. What do you got now? You got anything else?
Yeah, got lots of things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because if I grab this, then we can segue into the next segment after that.
Oh, that's a bit special, isn't it?
What
do we got here?
We've got our special frog.
A special frog?
A frog is special anyway.
Yeah.
But this one is...
This one's a bit more custom, isn't it?
This was a custom build by Brett for one of our very, very special customers. Although I don't think he's seen it yet.
Oh, he'll see it now, won't he?
Oh, he won't be.
It's got a special edition right there.
It's got the Blockhead Motors special frog front bumper.
Yes, in a nice TRF blue.
TRF blue, which is an appropriate one for this particular person. I won't say that his name is Damien Dixon.
No, it's probably best to keep it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Damien is a TRF freak, very much so. So the car was painted by me in a cartoon version of Mark Reinhardt's TRF paint scheme, which is the pink with the blue, and I replicated the flames and stuff, and the wing is done with the TRF logo, but not in a straight style, very much in the current cartoony style, which most of you will have seen. I did on Brett's Dogfighter a while back.
Now, from this distance, I'm sure that most people would look at that and think, "Oh, looks like a sticker."
Yeah.
If you get closer, this is actually all hand.
Yeah.
Freestyle.
Yeah. Freestyle.
Isn't it? Look at that. And that's part of this.
That's part of the
the-
aesthetic.
Yes.
Making it look like it's also it's very good because it's very loose, and there was no marking on this car. Everything was just freehand airbrush, and it doesn't really matter that you go over the edges and stuff because that's part of the appeal of the cartoon paint job.
Loose.
It's very, very loose, and there's obviously a TRF logo on the front as well, and a couple of Hearns Racing stickers that Brett put on just before. So
I like the blue.
Yeah.
Blue's
that blue is an absolute killer blue. But
yeah,
as I said
it's
to you
nice.
earlier, because it's really super thin, so there's about 20 coats of it to get it to that stage.
It's a super fine,
So
super fine flick.
I was swearing at it quite a bit.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive.
The whole
there.
thing was just meant to be a very loose interpretation of the Mark Reinhard TRF scheme, but it worked way better than I thought it would.
Looks good. And look at that. It's all fresh. There's no scratches.
Hasn't been touched.
Not yet.
So.
And where's this going to be run, you think?
It's going to be run at the bash.
You reckon?
Yep.
This is bash material?
This is absolutely bash material. Although none of us are a big fan of the original frog tyres.
Yeah. Yeah, you can give them a go. They look cool.
They might be not too bad at Knox. I remember Brett ran them at Keeler and they were awful.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kilo is a different surface, isn't it?
Very, very different.
Mm.
So that's our custom build frog with the cartoon paint job.
Beautiful.
Speaking of cartoon paint jobs.
Cartoon paint jobs. What do you got there?
Did someone say cartoon paint jobs?
I heard someone say cartoon paint jobs.
We did mention that I'll be running my RS 1.0 at Bendigo in a few weeks' time.
Yes.
Now, I'm in the process of painting my car.
Right.
For
transparent.
Bendigo. For Bendigo. Yes, that's it. It's got some of that Humbrol clear on it.
Right.
So I thought I'll bring this. This is the stage it got to last night, and I thought we're going to be doing a live tomorrow. I'll bring this in, and it will show people how I do the cartoon paint jobs to some extent.
So again, we're going freehand. Okay, so everything is freehand so far.
Now, the HH logos on the side,
yes,
are done like this. I'm sure most of you will work that out. I just get this. I stick it on the outside of the car, approximately where I want it. Hold it on with tape.
Then trace it from the other side.
And then just trace it from the inside.
Right.
And it's easy. It's
yeah,
really, and the best thing is if you're doing it on a cartoon paint job,
yes,
you don't have to be super precise.
Right.
You can afford to be very, very loose. It's hard for me because I'm used to doing everything perfectly.
Well, it's the looseness that you want, right?
Yeah.
That's giving you that movement.
Yeah, and that's what you want.
Mm.
So, and these are the ones I'm currently using, which are Thule Art, which I got.
Was it Thule Art?
Thule Art, but the Posca ones from Office Works are a slightly better quality. But I bought
but the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to layer them just like you've done on here.
Yeah. I mean, all the black here is at least 2 coats.
Okay.
You do it, but even then, it's still not perfect. But I don't care. I don't want it perfect.
Mm.
That's not part of it. The whole thing is to have it all very loose, very freehand. And same with like the window frames and everything.
Yes.
Some areas here you can see through.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Let's see if we can get in a bit tighter, eh? So you're talking about areas like that.
Yeah.
So there's a few little speckles there. You don't care?
No, I don't care.
And then if we have a closer shot of the HH, you can see the movement you added there. You got a few
just little bits and
lines.
And there's
some highlights in there too.
There's no great science to doing that. You just sort of do it.
And your lights too, and the grill.
Yeah. That will get sprayed behind with a different color, but there's black and silver, so it'll the headlights I just treated like I would if I was doing an illustration of a car.
Right.
So and the same with the tail lights.
Yeah, look really good.
And you just get the impression of it. There's a couple of little bits of white in there to highlight it, and because that's very important.
Just from this angle, you can see my fingers. You can see you've scuffed it up.
Yeah.
Just to help it.
Yeah, the whole car has been sanded with 1200
And that's important for markers, right?
for the markers to get it to. Now, in this instance, I'm actually going to paint the windows.
Oh, right.
Strictly
Okay.
speaking, that's not legal.
Strictly
Strictly
I
speaking,
thought it was just the rule was you have to see through it. So if it's semi-transparent, you should be okay.
yeah. Well, see, there's nothing in the FMAR rules about that. It just says it needs to be distinguished from
Someone I know who may or may not be Tony P said there's not a lot of clarity on the rules on bodies anymore.
Yeah. And for the cartoony effect, I like to paint the windows.
Yes.
I mean, find if the people.
Yep.
I don't think anyone. If I'm qualifying first in the A final, then someone might protest, but I'm not going to be qualifying.
You're not going to worry about it? Yeah, let's make it look cool.
I want to make it look cool.
Mm.
So that's the whole thing. Now, a lot of people, I've had a lot of messages and stuff over the last couple of months since I did the first cartoony one, and they go, how do you know where to put the cartoony lines? Well, the thing is, there's no rule for this.
A lot of it comes from feel, doesn't it? How you interpret it.
Yeah.
Are you going to add some more?
I'm going to add some more
You're
right
going
now.
to add some more goodness.
I'm going to add some more right now.
Look
and
at
it
this.
doesn't really. The basic thing is you'll look at and you'll follow a body line.
Right.
And you just go along there. Now here we've got the door cut lines.
Yep.
So I can just turn this over.
Yep.
And I'm just going to go.
There you go.
I'm just going to do a few here.
So you just added some bits. And that's what you expect out of like a two-dimensional drawing, right? Because you're trying to give the impression of 3 dimensions.
Yeah, what I'm doing is just going over some of the lines. Yeah. I know it takes a lot of courage the first time. I know the first one I did, I went, oh, Jesus. I don't know if this is going to work, but that was on Brett's Dogfighter, and it was fine. Yep. I think I'm just lucky in that I nailed the technique fairly early on. I've just done a few there, but what I'm also going to do.
So these ones here.
Yeah. Is add a bit of white.
Okay.
Now, my theory on that is white is a highlight. It's going to be above the dark one.
Yes.
So that's how it works. And I'm not going to fill it in completely. I won't even do the whole line. I'll just go.
Well, it's like mini panel lines, right? There'll be a section where it bends in and they'll give you the black shadow.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a section that'll be curved to the light source, which will give you that white highlight.
You can see, I just.
I've got anything dark here? Let's see if I can put something dark behind there.
Yeah. Well, I've only done a couple.
Oh, how about this? Look at this.
Aromax thing.
Aromax thing.
Yeah.
You sort of see it? You can sort of see it
you can see that where I put the light along there. Yeah, because
I guess this helps too, right? If you don't know where you put all your marks, just put it back in there.
Yeah, and the good thing, you can do it and you go, that looks crap. You can just wipe it off again straight away. Okay. Pretty quickly. And it doesn't matter that it's wobbly or anything. That's fine. That's all part of the cartoony thing. Right. Now, I'd obviously think, oh, it's going to be a white highlight, go right up through there, but I can't. There's no way I can get the marker into that. Right. In that case, I cheat and I just do it along the top on the outside. Enough. Yep. It doesn't really matter. Tonight, I'll take this home, finish it off, do all the rest of it. I'll have another lot of lettering probably on the rear wing. Right. And I just so what I do then, once all the cartoony lines have been done, and I'll do some here in the vents and also the vents on the side. Yes. Then I go to the actual airbrushing. I've got it to a fine point now that I can just do it without actually having to mask anything. Oh, even the windows? Yeah, I don't. You just leave everything open? I just leave everything open and just do it. Now, nice. Saves on masking. Masking can be a bit of a painful job. Yeah, so I do it like that. I just do really, really fine. Although on the windows here, maybe I could be risking it. So but you can back mask. If long as this the marker has been dry for at least maybe 24 hours, you can mask over it with masking tape. I use the really low tack masking tape, the 3M blue, I think it is. Or green, I mean, you've got the danger if it's too strong, it could peel it off. Yeah. So I just use that and I'll just mask it very loosely and I'll I'll do the windows first, then I'll do the rest of it. Right. So once all the cartoon stuff is done, there's probably only an hour of stuff left to do, and it's easy. So
it's coming.
It's a creative process, this one, and people are scared of doing it, but you shouldn't be. Give it a go. If you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. Who's going to say it's wrong?
Well, that's right. That's right. It's your own artwork, isn't it?
At least it's a little bit different to what the normal stuff is. I try my creativity in these is the color scheme that I use, and I tend to use colors that others won't do. This car's going to be predominantly grey, but there's going to be some other colors as well that'll make you go, oh,
okay.
Because
going to smack us in the face, is it?
And I said to Tony P last night, it might work or it might look shit.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
But
we'll see when it's finished.
We'll see when it's finished.
Okay.
So that'll be good. So that's a quick rundown on the cartoony paint.
All right. So this will be seen at Bendigo in 2 weeks' time, right?
Yes.
But before that, we're going to have our Velodrome event.
Indeed, we will.
That's right. And this is a reminder, Velodrome is only, not this weekend, but next weekend. It's on a Saturday. So go to our Facebook events page.
Events page?
Yep. And make sure you register so we know how to organise all the catering and such. And we've got there's a little schedule that's been posted somewhere, isn't it?
I posted the schedule last week.
Right, okay.
So the schedule's on there. We'll be starting from about 1 o'clock or something. Right. So
okay, so look forward to that. We're looking forward to it.
And we've got confirmation from the Velodrome people too.
Oh, have we?
Yes.
Excellent. Very good. So that's all sorted.
So we've got a toilet, which is good.
Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah. Boy, is that important.
That's right.
Otherwise, I'm not going.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. Velodrome's good.
Exciting.
And it's not just going round and around, big jumps.
Yes.
I put a lot of hours into building those jumps. I want to see you guys destroy them.
So make sure you bring your big basher type truck as well.
Yeah. So
there's going to be 2 ramps, isn't there? There's one that goes really high and one that goes really far.
One that goes for a distance. So you can go the distance or you can go the height.
All right. Either way, we're all going to love it.
Or if you're lining up badly, you're going to do a bit of both.
Oh, that'll be the barrel roll.
And that's fine. I'm hoping that the ramps get destroyed. So's Brett.
Right.
Because, what?
Will
be easier for me to take them home then.
Oh, is that?
Because they'll
in a garbage bag.
They'll be on bits.
Fair enough.
There was no availability of instructions on building them, so I've had to wing it.
There you go. All right, let's see if we've got some more guesses happening here. What do we got here? We have Just Scotty says 627 grams. That's too light.
It's a bit light.
So 670, what was it? 679 to, was it 1100, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's in between there. What about the year 1969?
That's like not even close.
Not even close. All right, there you go.
That's like a HT or a HK.
All right. 876 grams.
That is scarily close.
It's scary, but it's under, isn't it?
It's under.
It's under. Okay, so 876 grams is close, but under.
Close. But
oh, look, Jeff's got 800 grams. No, that's too heavy. Oh, hang on.
That's too light.
800 is too light. That's right. All right.
876 was so close.
All right, let's stick this back here.
Barely worth mentioning.
There we go. Good old Milo, eh? I feel like I've been a Milo right now.
I don't mind a bit of Milo.
What to say there? It's marvellous what a difference Milo makes.
Did you have Milo? Because, being the Asian background.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still went to Milo?
Yeah. So the big thing in my household was Milo.
Yeah.
And then we used to get the little tablets of compressed Ovaltine.
Yes, I remember them.
Ovaltines.
Ovaltines, I remember them.
And then the other thing is, in Hong Kong, they drink hot Horlicks. That's a big thing.
Why?
Don't know.
Surely there's something better.
I can still remember the taste of Horlicks. I haven't had it in decades, but I remember the taste.
Imprinted in your brain.
It is.
Yeah,
it's all malty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why is it about malt? What is it?
I don't know.
Must be an excess of malt or something. Let's make a drink out of it.
It's a very special taste.
Isn't it?
Ooh.
All right, let's move this across. What else we got here?
I'm out of shit now.
Are you out?
I'm out of stuff.
Look what I brought.
You got a big box.
Look at this.
Whoa. I don't even know what that. Oh, Tankenhausen.
This is a T-34. This is a tank that saved Russia from invasion.
Is it?
Yeah. And the design of this tank, I don't know if the right words are so good, but it was used for decades. This was the basis of tank design for decades. So in World War II, you had the powerful, highly sophisticated German machines coming in.
You've looked this up, haven't you?
Oh, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Russians, I mean, they had a lot of manufacturing, But their thought of the matter was, let's just make a whole heap of them and make them as quickly as possible. And they actually came up with a
Safety
design.
in numbers.
Yeah, they came up with a design that actually had a lot of good features that the Germans copied afterwards. One of those things was the forward glacis armor, which was angled. And by being angled, yeah,
things bounce off.
It would deflect it. Or if anything actually penetrated, the actual the thickness of that armor was actually wider, because if you compared it like this to this, the projectile has to travel further. And so the Germans thought, oh, wow, that's a pretty good idea. Because the Germans did manage to capture a lot of these tanks, and vice versa. The Russians captured a lot of German hardware as well, and so they learned from each other.
1943.
Yeah.
This is one of the few things around that's older than me.
That's right. And these things were still being used in the Middle East in the 60s.
Jesus.
So this is the T-34-76. So 76 stands for the 76mm gun. And later on, they moved on to a larger caliber as everything got bigger. Like the German tanks got bigger and stronger, and so did the Russian tanks.
Everything got bigger.
Yeah. So this is a Model 43. So I don't know what the differences are. They're very subtle differences. So it'll be slightly different shaped gun mantlets and bits and pieces on it. But let's have a look at it. It's not a particularly big tank.
But it's a big box.
Yeah. Well, we've got a Tiger out there too.
Just
and that's massive. It's not quite 1-to-1. It's 1-to-16. And I think if we pull out, well, there's a hull. Not the hull, the turret.
And it's molded in green. What a surprise.
Yes, yes. All right, let's shift this across here. And let's show.
Yeah, that's going to make a substantial model.
So that's the size, what? That's about the size of your hand, right?
Yeah.
And I've got a feeling this is full interior detail, because with the turret ring, you can see you see the ball bearings?
Yeah.
The full racers in there.
There's a lot of detail on this.
You know, there's some of the cartridges and such. Oh, here you go. You got, these are the fuel tanks. So full interior detail. And we've also got individual track links.
Oh,
you like that? Can you crack that open?
I'm going to see. Oh, and you're going to put them together yourself.
You got to put them together?
Oh, no.
You got to put them together. Look at that. Look at that. And usually you'll have about 80 of these per side.
Oh, that'd be a thing to promote a lot of swearing, I think.
Yeah. So it's one of those jobs that you do in front of the TV type of thing. But they look really well molded, so you won't have to file every single one of them. And then you've got the road tires too.
In terms of quality, trumpeter kits, good?
Trumpeter kits are good. And trumpeter actually make a lot of 16 scale. So they've got the most choice as well. But to me, I don't make that many anymore.
Okay.
And doing a full interior, that's a very much a trumpeter type thing.
So they go the extra yard.
They do. So you've got 2 packs of track in there, your road wheels. Yeah, and then where's the hull? The hull must be in here. It's pretty big, isn't it? Big box.
Yeah.
Tight fit. They've always got really tight fitting boxes.
Yeah.
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 I'm not falling for that one.
That's why I was giving you a look.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
I know. Look at that.
That's a decent size, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can actually see there's some photo etch in there too.
That's actually probably a higher quality than the original was.
Could have been. Yeah, they churned out a lot of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
decent
simplistic,
size, yeah?
But in a way, this is the forerunner of the Cybertruck.
Well,
Look
I guess
at the
so.
styling.
I guess so. Well, there you go. There's the angle on the Glacis plate, right?
Yeah.
And the Germans used that on the King Tiger, and then later on the Panther as well. Same with the angle on the sides there. There we go. That's been interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something different.
I've never actually opened a tank kit before.
No, I mean this is one of the more compact ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. What do you reckon?
I have much to learn about this.
Build.
That's pretty cool.
You actually got some really nice cast detail too. You can see how rough it is.
Yeah, I noticed that. I thought, oh, this is pretty dodgy, but that's how it's actually meant to be.
Yeah, because they were cast pretty roughly. They didn't do a lot of cleanup on these things.
They were just there to do a job.
You see the world beads in there as well. So really good detail. Really nice.
Okay. My respect for trumpeter models has skyrocketed.
Actually, it would have helped if I had the right camera on.
Yeah.
How's that?
There we go.
Yeah, there's world beats. You can see that rough texture now.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
I thought it was 3D printed at first.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
That's cool.
You've been educated, haven't you?
I've been educated.
Yes.
Doesn't this go in?
Oh, that goes there. All right.
Does it go in there somewhere?
Yeah, just stick it in there.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. There we go.
That was a fine thing. I have learnt much.
Look at that. We've got a car again.
Anyone do any better?
Got any more guesses? Retro Rob's got an 876.
We've already had an 876.
Oh, that was Retro Rob then.
Yeah.
So what else is it? 870?
No.
What's that? Too light?
That'd be too light.
880?
That'd be too heavy.
Oh, between 870 and 880. Anthony's done the 880 as well.
Well, it's 876 and 880, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Yes.
Yes.
876 and 880. It's getting very, very close.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I reckon we can give it to Rob for 876.
Oh, you reckon? Oh, we've still got a bit of time.
Yeah.
I've got something else to show you. Something that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And I've just covered up with this big tank box.
Ah.
Hang on.
The BTB. Oh, I know what you're going to show us. I like these.
I've got a bunch of things that look like mechanical pencils.
Yeah.
But they're not mechanical pencils.
They're not mechanical pencils?
So each one of these is actually different. Now, what these are very fine needle files in
really fine.
Really fine. Okay, so if you have a closer look, now I'm going to show you all these different ones. They've all got different codes across here. Okay, so let's go with the finest one. That's the finest one here.
That's damn fine.
So you can see the 3 is for 0.3 millimeter, and the 600 is for 600 grit. So basically what these are a metal needle file at 0.3 millimeter with 600 grit diamond surface.
Has there ever been anything like this before?
I haven't seen anything like it before.
No.
And let's see if I can get really, really tight in there. Right?
Diamond, they're going to last well.
All right, so you can see how that one comes to a point. And then these ones, they've got a slightly different code. So these are is it? Hang on. Oh, no, that's a pointy one as well, but 0.5. And then we've got this one, which has got the N in the code. And these are actually square rather than round. But look how thin they are.
Yeah.
Super thin. And they're designed to be, so there's my finger. So these are designed for cleaning up jewelry, if you're into that sort of craft, or really fine parts on a plastic kit, cleaning out panel lines.
I was going to say panel lines.
Yeah. And these can actually be protruding about an inch and actually quite flexible. So you can see from here.
Oh, right.
They're really durable.
Yeah.
And see examples there showing cleaning up a bit of jewelry, a ring. And here cleaning up.
Just what I need to clean my ring.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you'll feel it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I'd better pretend I was Brett.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. So there you go. So there's actually 6 different kinds in the pen type ones. Okay. So there's the 0.3, which is the finest, which is that one. And then you've got a variety of 0.5s. Okay. The N ones were the square ones. Oh, sorry. The N ones are the pointy ones. N for needle, I think.
Yep.
And then the other ones are the square section ones.
They are so cool.
0.5 600 grit, 0.5 800 grit, and there's a 400 grit one here as well in the needle type ones.
I'm desperately thinking of a reason I need some of these.
Pretty cool, yeah?
Just so I can have them, but
yeah.
There's no obvious reason why
How good
I
is
need
it?
them.
But this is not the only type of tool that we got from them.
So
this is from Eiger Tool. So we also have this selection of
Eiger's
tools.
like a German name, but they're made in Japan.
That's right. They're Japanese made. And we've got these knife blades.
Knifenhausens.
That's right. Well, they come with a little brass holder as well. So similar idea, but these are hobby type knives. And again, available in different thicknesses. So there's 0.3. So these two are 0.3 and 0.5. And what we've got here, if we get in tight, you can actually see it from that one.
Yeah.
So we get here, let's do a bit of zoomage.
This is not your cheap hobby knife from Bunnings.
No, that's right. So here's a chisel type one, and you'll be able to just see with the reflection, all those
Yeah.
diamond bits on it.
So these are sharp as they're going to last,
Yes,
and they need to be treated with respect.
they do. So it's not just the blade on the end that you can use. You can use the whole surface there for sanding stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got this shape as a chisel. And we've got
These are next level.
this one, which is the cut down blade. And then you got the one which we're quite familiar with, the number 11.
Yep.
And again, you can see all the... So that's all the way across the surface. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It's amazing how they can make this industrial diamond.
I'm going to have to take one of these.
You reckon you like it?
Yeah, I like them. I like a good quality tool.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
I don't mind paying money for something that's really good.
So they're the knives.
These are absolute next level stuff.
And these are the mechanical type pencil needle files. And we saw these in Japan and we gave them a go and we thought, wow, never even thought of it. Because I saw them because some other brands have got this. It's an actual pencil for filling in panel lines.
Okay.
But this is actually there to help you remove material and clean up.
Very, very nice. So
yeah,
certainly for the static modelers, these are
for sure
a real thing.
Absolutely. And actually, if we look on the back, I can look at the back of the knife blades. You can see the different uses. So particularly in areas where it's hard to get tools into and you want to clean up in the inside here, you use the edge.
Yep.
Then over here, cleaning up crevices and such, recesses.
Or in Brett's case, you can use it to slash his wrists as he usually does. Yeah.
And look at the flexibility of these as well.
Yeah. I do that with a normal blade and you think that's going to snap any second.
Yeah. Quite amazing, isn't it?
I'd love to know the metallurgy behind that, how they're doing that.
It's good, isn't it? There we go.
That's really good.
So look these up.
These are brand new.
Brand spanking.
Just got them in the other day.
That's right. I just hung them up on the wall. So if you want to pop in and have a look at them, but you can check them all out online as well.
Yep, definitely. There they go.
Liger tools.
Very, very nice.
Nice.
Are we running out of shit to do now?
We are. We're going to see who's the closest. 878 from Anthony.
Anthony's also very close.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
875. That's too light.
That's too light.
873 is too light.
Yeah.
880 is too heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not many left, is there?
No. It's, quite frankly, they've gone all around the number.
Well, no one's guessed a year. So what year are we talking about here?
I know what it is.
So no one's guessed what it is either. Like what model it is.
Yeah. Because the panel vans, the rear of the car was the same for 2 models.
Right.
They never changed it. The sedans changed, but the panel vans and the utes, the rears stayed the same with those round tail lights.
Well, for just Scotty, who's in the Northern Hemisphere, he probably doesn't know what this is.
No, fair enough.
But should we just tell everyone? I think we should. I don't think anyone can. What else have we got? 879.
No.
There's only one number that's missing.
Yeah, they've gone all around it.
All right. Let's have a close look at it, eh? Let's tell everyone what it is.
This is a 1964 EH Holden panel van.
That's right. So Holden being an Australian brand.
Division of General Motors.
Of General Motors. And, I mean, the panel van is quite iconic, isn't it?
Yes. And this is a great representation of it too. They've done a really excellent job.
And then Milo, of course, is a very popular drink powder. Some people, I've seen some people grab a spoonful and just stick it in their mouth. Oh, have you done that?
I've done that.
Have you coughed it up?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
Because if you swallowed a bit of milk afterwards.
Oh, you wash it down.
Yeah, but you can chew on it. You can buy Milo bars that are just crunched up Milo, but they're not the full granular effect that these have got.
Right. Fair enough.
So, but this is good. They've even gone to the trouble of the little vents underneath the drip rail have been moulded in too.
Is that a vent, is it?
That's a vent.
Oh.
All panel vans have got vents somewhere to let the air into the back.
Oh, okay.
Unlike you, because you let the air out of the back.
Oh, so do you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's have a close look. All right, here we go. So it's a 1/18 scale die cast. This is made by Classic Car Collectibles. And all the tempo printing is really, really,
Yeah, very good.
yeah, really crisp.
Beautifully done. The paint is excellent.
You like the green wheels?
Yep.
It all matches, doesn't it?
Double wishbone front suspension, just like the original.
Double wishbone, yeah. What's this funky color here for the
Transmission.
sump?
Oh, it's a sump, yes.
Sump and the tranny?
Yep. It's all good.
Yeah, isn't it? Okay, so this is number 41 out of I think 1150.
1150, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a door that opens. Oh, you're going to lift up the bonnet?
I'm just going to see if it'll be a 161 motor, I think.
Does it open? Some of them don't. Oh, this one does.
That one does. Oh, it's got double hinges too.
Oh, the double hinges. Yeah, we saw double hinges the other day. They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
We'll get tight on that.
They've resisted the
look at that.
temptation to do it half-assed, and they've done it properly, and that's really
Haven't they?
nice.
Isn't it? Oh, there's a Nestle.
Yep.
Because Nestle own Milo. There's your engine. It's a bit of plumbing in there, isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty hard to see.
Yeah, it's all quite dark.
It's all
isn't
quite
it?
dark, but
Yep.
there's
There's the battery. There's a Holden on the grill. Panel Van 005 PVN. Okay.
there's a fully
Looks
sick
quite
van,
nice,
bro.
isn't it? Headlights. Let's have a look at that. What are those vents you were talking about before? These ones here.
Yep.
Okay.
Those ones there,
Right.
they're picked out. They could have done them in black to make them better, but that's okay.
There you go. There's your green wheels with the chrome hubs. See how
Little
that's really
hubcap.
crisp,
It's really, really good.
isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? Tonic food, I reckon.
Yeah. No, it's just chocolate.
There you go. There's a Milo.
Oh, chocolate malt, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can crack open the door and have a
Look
look
at that.
inside.
Bench seat, 3 on the tree.
3 on the tree.
3 on the tree.
There's a tree.
Oh, that
there's your
steering
bench
wheel's
seat.
awesome.
You love that steering wheel. You
I
that?
like that steering wheel. Yeah. It's
There's your
very
dashboard.
retro, very nicely done.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Little chrome little knobs and things.
Yeah. Nothing better than a chrome knob.
That's right. That's right.
That brings the girls in.
But what were you playing with before? You were playing with this
I
bit
was
here,
playing
weren't
with
you?
the tailgate.
Let me just pull this out a little bit. Go in. All right. So we've got the 2 pieces here. So it lifts up. Oops.
Yeah.
Lifts up like that. And you've got your gas strutty looking things.
Yeah. Which wouldn't have been gas struts back then, but
And then you've got the pull down as well with those tension lines. And then a bit hard to see on the inside, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you've got some structures in there.
yeah, you've got everything as it should have been. It's really nice.
Yeah, a bit hard to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there we
And
go.
these aren't horribly expensive. They're quite affordable, and
No,
they're
that's
really,
right.
really good.
They certainly are. You like that? Yeah, it's got working steering.
Working
Steering-
steering wheel is turning when I'm doing that.
Yes. Yes. There we go. Just beautiful.
Yeah, nice car, and an iconic brand, Milo.
Yes.
Nestle is Swiss, maybe? I don't remember.
Sounds something like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, but man, that's a nice
You
thing.
like it, don't you?
Oh, I like it. I'm not going to get one.
All right. So there we go.
Okay.
So why don't we just finally weigh
Well,
it up so
I know what it is.
everyone knows what they missed out on.
Better be the same as what it was before, or we're going to look like dicks.
Oh, yeah. Well, you never can tell, can you?
No,
We'll find out.
our scales are not precision measuring instruments.
No. No. Actually, I should zero it off, shouldn't
Yeah.
I? Zero it off. Is it zero yet? There we go. We've got
There we
zero.
go.
No,
That's the
that's
same
right.
as before. Oh, hang on. It's just gone up to 870. Oh, there's a bit of crap on there. Actually, that was there before.
Should I try it again?
Oh, well. I've taken enough off that it'll take it back to 877. Now it's 875. It was 877 before.
It was 877 before, and that was the one that no one quite picked.
No.
But everyone got close.
Ha.
I think Retro Rob was the closest.
Yeah, he was first in at 876. So
Now, Retro Rob is always very close with his guesses.
Yeah, I'm wondering,
Isn't he?
is he hiding under the desk?
Yeah, he could be.
He's the dodgiest guy around.
Is he?
Oh,
Are you sure?
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
he's not as bad.
Well, he's not that good either. It's a
Fair
bit of
enough.
everything.
That's a
It's
bit
all good.
rough.
Nah, it's all
That's a
right.
bit rough.
He can
All
take
right.
it.
Well, there you go. I think we're done for
I think
another.
we're done. Yeah,
yeah.
we got through it. As soon as Brett's not here, it gets done a lot quicker.
Okay, so
He waffles too much.
there we go. So thank you very much for joining us again.
It was been a pleasure being here with you, Beach.
It's been a pleasure, hasn't it? It's been
It's
a
been
new
a-
experience.
No, we've done a couple of double-handers before. when
Oh, have we?
Brett's been
Maybe I've
away.
just forgotten them. And
I think you've tried to put them out of memory.
Well,
That's
there you
all
go. We will be back next Friday
Yes,
for the pre-velodrome,
pre-velodrome.
and then we'll be back at Velodrome on the Saturday.
Oh, that's right. You said you weren't going to wear any pants. Or was that Brett?
I think I may have said that, but we didn't write it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll see
So,
how it goes.
Yeah, that's right.
Done.
We'll run it. Yes.
All right.
Whatever happens.
I'm
So
Tony
be
from
there.
Hearns.
And I'm
He's
BJ.
BJ.
And we'll see you again next week. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.